Sorry! I would like to welcome our first guest speaker, Fionnuala McArdle. Fionnuala's baby girl, Faith, was born very early at 23 weeks and 1 day, on the 9th of October last year. She was just over 1 pound when she was born. Doctors gave baby Maeve a 0.1% chance of survival, but she has defied the odds and is now thriving at 8 months old. Thanks to the wonderful care of the staff in the neonatal intensive care unit at the Royal Victoria Hospital. Fionnuala will now share with us her story.
Hi, I'm just coming here to speak from the heart. I don't have anything planned, so I'll just tell you how it started. After having 3 miscarriages and went on to having an operation on my womb, to find out that I was pregnant again, I was overjoyed. Everything was going well until about 22 weeks when I was brought into hospital. It's a long story, but I was put on bed rest with bulging membranes and 2 centimetres dilated, ready to have my baby at any time. I was told straight away from the start that if the baby wasn't brought to 24 weeks, there was no chance of survival and that nothing would be done. This is only obviously because of the 24-week abortion limit. So because of that limit, my baby wasn't going to be saved. It got to 23 weeks and I went into labour, and I begged and I cried and asked them to save my baby. They weren't going to give me the injections to help her lungs produce whenever she was outside the womb, but I again begged them and begged every doctor that I could, and they decided to go ahead and give me the injections. Maeve was born at only 480 grams. She was one of the smallest babies born here. She was actually one of the earliest babies here to survive. I was told that she had a 0 to 1% chance of survival, but whenever I was having her, they brought that down to 0% and said that Maeve would never survive, and that when she was born, if she did survive, would be severely disabled for life. That's not the case. Maeve is now 8 months old. She's thriving. She is an absolutely happy, beautiful, lovely wee girl. She is doing everything exceeding all expectations. Anything that is thrown in front of her, she fights it. She's had a heart operation, she's had 2 eye surgeries, she's had further surgeries on a camera down her throat, and she bounces back off absolutely every single thing. She is the most strongest person in my life. She has made my life so much happier, and if I was to be told that that was going to be taken away from me, it certainly would never happen. So what I want to do is to urge anyone who is to have or go into preterm labour, fight for your baby. No one else is going to do it for you. They want to be able to just hand you your baby and let your baby pass away. Now, you have the right to fight for your child. Give your baby the chance, and if that isn't the case, well then at least you'll know that you did everything you can. There are so many people out there who have probably let their children go, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry for your loss. Anyone else who have probably in my situation, who probably haven't had the outcome that I have, I am also really sorry if you've ever lost a baby. But just keep going and keep fighting, and there are many more babies that need us to help them. I really, really, really urge that the limit of abortion is brought down from 24 weeks so that many other people like myself will be able to give their babies a fighting chance. Thank you.
As you can see in the image here, this is the contrast. This is little baby Maeve when she was born, and this is her now. In 2008, were introduced to Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was born at 24 weeks, at just over a pound. This is Grace Kelly. And you know, she comes to the rallies every year. And her sister Summer said to me yesterday was I not at the first rally? And I says, yeah, you were in your mummy's womb. Because the miraculous thing about Grace and Summer and her other little sister here is, whilst Grace should have still been in the womb when she was born at 24 weeks, her mother conceived Summer. So they're called Gaelic twins. Summer would never have been here if it hadn't have been that Grace was born prematurely. So God has a miraculous plan. He knows the days that He gives to us. He says it in Psalm 139. So Grace is here every year, and I always say, you know, whenever I hang up the clogs, this wee one and these grandchildren of mine will take over the show. So thanks, Maeve. Thank you, Maeve, or Vanilla, for sharing the beautiful story about Maeve. And what she's saying really is we need to keep fighting for every unborn child, and we need to ensure that those children are given life. And in Northern Ireland and throughout the whole of Ireland, we can give our babies life because we're a pro-life nation, and we're pro-life and proud. Thank you.